Hi Aries, welcome to your weekly love reading. What's going on this week for you in terms of love? The Knight of Wands and the Hermit. Who is this person? Five of Pentacles, Page of Cups, and Four of Cups. Knight of Wands, they feel very passionately about you. There could be someone who's a loner or an introvert. They may have beat themselves up about that in their younger years, but now with this Five of Pentacles, this is the card of traditionally feeling left out in the cold. But look, this person is smiling about that. This person goes down their own path. You know, this isn't someone that's living their life in a typical way. They're very different in some kind of way, and now they're actually embracing that. They know that their differences, their uniqueness makes them special in some kind of way. Page of Cups. This is someone who is confident within themselves, and just looking closely at this Page of Cups. There's all these fish here. I feel like this is someone who may enjoy being in nature, like they're quite at one with nature. They like spending a lot of time outdoors, perhaps. In some cases, this will be very few. They actually enjoy fishing, because I'm seeing they can catch these fish quite easily. Or whatever it is that they go for, they achieve that. Is also what I'm hearing. Page of Cups. It may be someone who's a little bit shy or introverted, so maybe they hint their feelings towards you. There's a quiet confidence about them. This is someone that thinks about you a lot from afar. They like spending a lot of alone time, just reconnecting with themselves, with their energy, reconnecting with the divine. Maybe even literally meditating in some cases. They're often in a meditative state where they're in a lot of gratitude for the divine. Again, Hermit. They're very independent. And they trust in the divine. They trust that the divine has their back. They have that self-belief. They go for what they want and they achieve it. This person is someone who believes that no matter what happens, it's always for their highest good with this white horse. And so they go with the flow overall with the divine. They trust the divine. They can, you know, this is someone that can take risks, can take a leap of faith. There's like a quiet confidence about this person. Let's pull some clarifiers. What's this Knight of Wands about? Judgment. And Four of Pentacles. So yeah, they are very spiritual. They may be going through a major awakening right now because of your connection. This is them reconnecting to their true self on a much deeper level. That's why they're going inwards a lot with the Four of Cups. There is the Four of Wands here though. There may be some resistance because this awakening process is scary. It breaks away all that we once held dear and familiar, and it breaks away our comfort zones basically. This could be they're holding on to your connection as well. They may have a fear of losing you. What's this Hermit about? Yeah, Nine of Pentacles, that's independence. And the Empress. This is someone that's in touch with the divine feminine. For most part, most people watching this is about a divine masculine, but they're very in touch with the divine feminine. They're a balanced person. That means they're balanced in their lower and higher chakras. So they're comfortable in the world, they're comfortable in the 3D overall, but they're also comfortable connecting with the divine. This could be someone that's very kind, empathic, nurturing, helpful. They see the good in people. And what's this Five of Pentacles? I definitely feel like in the past or growing up they felt like a weirdo, they felt like an outsider, but now they're embracing their uniqueness a lot more. We have the Chariot and the World. So yeah, they're confident within themselves. Balanced movement forward. They're in control. They use their free will for the highest good of themselves and the highest good of all, with the World card. They've risen up above old limiting perspectives, and they're much more comfortable being their true naked self. They may feel that they're not even from this world in some cases, even though that sounds weird and really out there. They know that they're very different because they're from a different place to help move the world forward in a positive vibration. I'm hearing like some people may even call this person like a hippie. In some cases, not in all, but a few of them. What's this Page of Cups about? In terms of who is this person? There's an innocence about them. I feel like they wear their heart on their sleeve. They're not afraid to show their heart and their feelings. They like, or they just feel it's natural for them to express their divineness, their divinity into the world. I feel like this is them, the Hierophant. They're a light worker. They have a divine message to share with people. And they're victorious in self-love after a lot of adversity. A lot of people look up to this person. Maybe in a position of power, spiritual power, where they help people with their spiritual enlightenment. And the Four of Cups. What is this about? Queen of Cups and Two of Swords. Maybe sometimes this person is such an introvert that they miss opportunities. Four of Cups is often about a missed opportunity. Maybe they miss opportunities because they're focusing a little bit too much on going inwards, and they're kind of turning a blind eye to living in their 3D world, or burying their head in the sand, or they just feel much more comfortable being alone with a divine kind of thing. So the Queen of Cups is the only Cups card where there's a lid on the cup. So maybe they keep their feelings to themselves. Look, she's crossing her hands over her chest there. So maybe this person at times can be quite defensive or guarded. It takes a lot for this person to trust someone and truly open up. But I hear with you, they're learning to really open their heart and embrace their weirdness or uniqueness. They're not afraid to go down their own unique path. So, how are they feeling about you and the connection right now? How are they feeling about you and the connection? We have the Star. They feel that you and this divine partnership is extremely healing. Allows them to embrace their true self even more, be their true naked selves. They feel you are a wish come true. Look how she's blowing that stardust, like making a wish. You are their wish come true. After a lot of heartbreak, 3 of Swords. Temperance. They find you very healing. You help them come into balance. Temperance. Maybe their mind was subconsciously overindulging in thoughts that were very self-blaming and created a lot of heartbreak. Maybe they had a poor self-image, or they've experienced a lot of heartbreak in the past and they were taking it personally, believing it was because they're not good enough or they're unworthy in some kind of way in their life. But you're helping them to embrace themselves, love themselves, know their worth. And look, they just feel you're this very healing energy for them. Star literally means healing. Divine feminine help with a rebirth of this person, bringing this person back to life. Maybe their heart was frozen. 3 of Swords normally shows the heart with the 3 swords in it, but there's all this snow here. Maybe their heart was closed up and frozen because of some pain from their past. You've come in and you're helping heal that. Temperance is about balance, harmony, peace, these healing waters. And Temperance is like the 2 of Cups energy as well. You're both on the same page. There's an alchemy here. Your energies merge into one. Your hearts are both opening. You're both healing from broken hearts and feelings of unworthiness. So what's this star about in terms of how they feel about you? Seven of Pentacles and 8 of Pentacles. I feel like they're investing in your connection. I feel like upon meeting you, they took a step back and asked themselves about what they were investing in their life, and do they continue to invest in those same things, or do they take this seed here and plant it in somewhere new? And I feel like they have. I feel like they're working on a new direction now, because after this would be the 9 of Pentacles, which is independence. So they're working hard on some sort of independence from whatever creates heartbreak in their life. What is this heartbreak about? 3 of Wands. Page of Cups again. What's this heartbreak about? Queen of Wands. I feel like I said earlier with the Page of Cups, maybe they wear their heart on their sleeve and they got very hurt because of that. Maybe they trusted someone who was untrustworthy, is what I'm hearing. But there's just like this innocence about this person. This person's very romantic, like they have a very romantic view on life in general. And they just love love. They just love romance. They just love this deep connection, poetic kind of way of living that your connection really allows them to experience, express and be. I feel like they were waiting for that. They're waiting for their ships to come in. They were waiting for this Queen of Wands, someone that's very passionate, someone with a lot of goals and aspirations, but also intuitive with this black cat, someone strong, divine feminine, and holding this sunflower is like your solar plexus. You have strong free will and confidence. You go for what you want, and the crown is awakening as well. They were waiting for someone like you to be this great inspiration, almost like to give them permission to be in their empowerment and have all these amazing new doors of opportunity to open, where they can have very deep fulfillment in their life. You inspire, you light a fire within them that makes them very passionate in many areas of their life, romantically, sexually, in terms of goals and aspirations, and spiritually as well. So what's this Temperance about? Knight of Pentacles, Six of Cups, Temperance, and Patience. I feel like they really are drawn to you because you're a patient person. At the bottom of the deck is the Lovers. They feel it's a divine connection. And then the Four, a brand new beginning. Major new beginning, where they can feel all the energies of all the tarot cards, all the energies of life they can experience through this divine union. But yeah, I feel like they really like you because, or they've fallen in love with you because you're patient, you're balanced, you're emotionally mature, you do things thoroughly, and they're very similar to that because they're this Knight of Pentacles, planting the seeds, again working hard on this connection, slowly but surely. And it's because there's this reunion between you. This is a soulmate card. It's very healing for your inner child within you both. It could be that they're younger than you. There was a Page of Cups. Doesn't have to mean that, but could be. Could be an age gap. Someone could be younger, someone could be older. They're giving you their cup. Okay, so let's look a bit more into how they're feeling about you. How are they feeling about you right now? Ace of Pentacles. That's too many cards. That's loads. Ace of Pentacles. This is an amazing opportunity that is bringing so much light. It almost looks like a crop circle. So they find this connection, or they find you very mysterious, but it's very intriguing because it takes them into this massive expansion where they can delve deeper into all these different layers and different realms of this life. This connection of love opens up so many layers, and they're that Knight of Pentacles. They like to do things thoroughly. They like to experience all different layers. Three of Cups. Celebration, reunion. Knight of Cups, the most romantic of the knights. Maypole. There's a maypole here, and that's like that phallic symbol as well. All these ribbons. It's also like that soul bond that you have. Just so much joy that they feel with you. Look, in the back. In the background it looks like a man cave or woman cave, and they had all that hermit kind of energy. They're coming out. Maybe they observed you from afar and saw you in some sort of childlike, playful nature, and it really intrigued them, and they felt very like turned on to you. on all levels. Ace of Pentacles, that's that seed that they're planting. Where is that Seven of Pentacles? They're planting that seed. I swear the Seven of Pentacles came out. Yeah, right on the top there. They put one of their pentacles aside. They're planting it in a new direction. Ace of Pentacles. Working hard on that. A Knight of Cups. Very romantic, deep feelings for you. He's under the ocean here. So what's this Three of Cups energy about, please? Seven of Cups. They're daydreaming about you a lot. I noticed that man cave there, that hermit's cave, and it's all dark inside. So this is like them in the shadows. They may have been your secret admirer for a while. They're looking at you, your connections of the higher realms, and I feel like you just really intrigued them. I feel like so many doors of opportunity are opening up. They may be thinking, how do they ground this connection right now? Nine of Wands. Queen of Pentacles. Three of Cups. This is that reunion card, celebration, new doors of opportunity. There's something they're guarded about. Maybe they're wounded, maybe they're guarding their heart. They see you as this Queen of Pentacles. You're very independent as well. Very nurturing. This is like the Divine Mother energy. Very giving. They see you as someone that's helping them overcome this wounded energy. Again, wounded. What's this Ace of Pentacles about? Two of Pentacles. So they're investing one of those pentacles, the seed, they're planting one of those seeds in your direction, but there may be already another seed planted somewhere else. That's juggling. There's Three of Swords here. Could be third party, could be heartbreak. Well, this is the heartbreak from their past. In some cases, this will be their masked self. Sorry, I didn't realise it hadn't focused. This will be their masked self, and then this is their true feelings. Some of them have a fear of fully opening their heart to you because of their past heartbreak, because they are that Knight of Cups. They're very romantic. Wore their heart on their sleeve and got hurt sometimes. What's this Knight of Cups in terms of how do they feel about you? Six of Swords. Magician. So you're helping them. At the bottom of the deck there's Ten of Cups. You're helping them come out of some sort of adversity. Could be third parties in terms of a relationship with someone else or family. Could be their own low self-esteem or heartbreak from the past. They're coming out of that. They feel very romantic. I'm hearing about helping you come out of adversity, because this is them steering that boat forward, and the woman and the child are looking quite down or exhausted or wounded, emotionally worn out. I'm hearing that the divine masculine feels very passionate of like helping you come out of your own adversity. And Magician, yeah, they're trying to show you their strength. You know their strength, but they're showing you it as well. They have a lot of skills. They are a balanced person. They're going for what they want. 10 of Cups. This is complete emotional fulfillment, like having it all. The relationship, the family, the home life. So let's look at some oracle cards. Right now I'm hearing they're feeling very energized as well and childlike with that maypole energy, because it's May as well, the month of May. Just feeling very uplifted. There's all these fairies around them, connecting with the divine, feeling just so joyous. So they're connected to their soul family now. And thank you so much. Take care. Bye.